Microplastics. Understanding the Small Particles with Big Impacts by Serenity Simmons and Zachary Mannella. What are microplastics? Microplastics are small pieces of plastic no bigger than a pencil eraser that harms aquatic life. Because of their small size, they are able to easily pass through filter systems, ending up in oceans where various aquatic creatures mistake the plastic for food and end up dying from complications. Types of microplastics and their common sources. Synthetic textiles are formed from polyester, acrylic, nylon, and they break down in washing machines and are then carried out in the wastewater. Plastic packaging contains polyethylene, polypropylene, or polycitrine, and these are primarily found in food containers, bottles, and wraps. Personal care products contain polyethylene plastic, which forms into microbeads. These are used in exfoliants, toothpaste, etc. Tire wear is another common source of microplastics. Composed of natural and synthetic rubber, carbon, and combined with road surface materials that flow into the ocean. The effects microplastics have on people can be negative. It's possible to develop cancer, inflammation, and oxidative stress because microplastics enter the body through the air we breathe. Spending more time outside, away from carpeted areas, can help mitigate this. Microplastics can also disrupt the endocrine and digestive systems by entering the body through the food we eat. One way to avoid this is to refrain from reheating or microwaving food in plastic containers. Hormone disruption and organ damage is also common from microplastics entering the body through the water we drink. Drinking more tap water will help mitigate this. Do microplastics have a major impact on the environment? Movement through nature. Microplastics move through complex environmental pathways. Their lightweight and durable nature allows them to circulate between land, water, and air. As a community, we see a rise in the plastic trash among the land and oceans, but never thought about the breakage of microplastics and its effect of plastic pollution on terrestrial planes and ecosystems. Water systems. Rivers transport microplastics from land into oceans in coastal areas. Drinking water has tested microplastics, including tap and bottled sources. Microplastics have also found in polar regions, as well as contained ice cores and snow of some sort. Soil contamination. Harmful effects on the soil include reduction of plant biomass, the amount of chlorophyll produced, and the amount of nutrients provided by the plant. Atmospheric transport. Wind can carry small plastic particles over long distances. Impact on the habitats. Microplastics is an issue for the animal as it causes pollution for the wildlife in numerous ways. In survival way, plastic may come off as a food source to the animals and not properly digest through their systems. The most common animals to be found with the most plastic in their systems were fish and birds. All oceans are major sinks for microplastics. Once in marine environments, these particles interact with wildlife and ecosystems in complex ways. Ingestion by marine life. Fish, plankton, and shellfish may consume microplastics unintentionally. Habitat contamination. Microplastics accumulate in the tissues of the body of prey that eventually is consumed and cause long-term consequences in their life. These are the microplastics versus animals. For the Microplastic Project, take action against microplastics. Microplastics are everywhere. They're in our food, water, and even the air we breathe. Tiny plastics can enter our bodies that may affect our organs, hormones, and overall health. Animals mistake plastic for food. This can lead to injury, starvation, and death. Our oceans are filling with invisible pollution. What we can't see is still harming them. But change starts with us. Reduce single-use plastics. Choose reusable bottles and bags. Support eco-friendly brands. Recycle correctly and consistently. Small choices create big impact. Protect our planet for us and future generations. Thank you for listening to our presentation.